Hi everyone, welcome to Felix the Analyst channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to download and install R and RStudio for your data analysis. So how do you go about it? First, go to your browser, then type RStudio download. So when it opens up, go to the third option and click on it. So when you click on that, you will see these are A and A1. In the A1, you will see how to download and install R. Go to the Comprehensive R Archive Network, that stands for CRAN. I'll open it in a new tab. So when I do that, I'll go here. You will now find out that this is R for Linux, R for Mac, and R for Windows. I'll go for R for Windows. So when I go for that, this is, you see this place, this is install R for the first time. This is where you click, and when you click it, then you can proceed with the downloading of the R. So I'll go back here again to the first tab and scroll down. I'll keep scrolling down until I get to RStudio. When I get to the RStudio, you will find out here, this is download RStudio. I'll click on it. So if I click on it and it opens up, if it opens up, I will still scroll down. As I'm scrolling down, you will find something. Here is open source edition, and here is a professional. For the professional, you have to pay for it, but for the open source, you need to. There is no payment; it's free of charge, and this is the one you go for. So I'll click on download RStudio. Then after that, this is download RStudio. This is where you click, and then it will be downloaded to your local system. So once you've done that, for me, I have R and RStudio in my local system. So I'll go ahead and show you how to install it. So for you, you need to download here. Then when you download, go and find your download folder. That is where you will see the softwares, the R and the RStudio that you've downloaded. Okay, so here is where my own is. So you see, this is my R and this is my RStudio. So I'll go ahead and install. So now, first I will install the R. I'll click on it. When I do that, it asks for permission. I said yes. So after I said yes, it will come out. Here is English. If your own language is English, you select it. If it is not, you select your own language. So I'll say okay. Then the next thing I'll say terms and conditions. I've agreed. This is where the folder where my R setup will be sent to. This is where it will be stored, the folder. But if you are not comfortable with this folder, you can click browse. If you click browse, you can select a different folder. But now I'll be using this for my own folder where the R setup will be stored. So I'll click next. Here I'll say click next. Now here you have the opportunity to customize it, the startup. But me, I'm going with the default. So I'll say yes. Then the next thing I'll say next. Here you have about 4 options. Create desktop shortcuts. I clicked yes. Create a quick launch. I did not click it. You can as well click if you want. This is a save version number in registry. I clicked yes, and associate R with R data files. I said yes. Depending on your own preferences, you can choose what you want. I'll say next. So it's now installing. So it's properly installed. So I'll go ahead and say finish. That is done. So I'll go back again to install my RStudio. So I'll say this is my RStudio, and this is the application. I'll click on it to ask for my permission. I'll say yes. So you see, this is the setup. I'll say click next, and when I click next, the same thing happens here. You can see this is where the RStudio setup will be stored, the folder. If you are not comfortable with it, you can click browse and select a different folder. I'll be using this, so I'll say next. So do not create shortcut. I don't intend to create shortcut. If I intend to create shortcut, I will click it so that shortcut will be created in my desktop. But if you want, you can do that. I'll say next. It's now installing, and as you can see, it says in completing RStudio has been installed on your computer. Then I can go ahead and say finish. That is done. So what I need to do now, I'll click my window button. If I click my window button, I will type RStudio. This is RStudio, the app here. So when it opens like this, you click on it. So this is our RStudio. This is how it looks like. So you can now go ahead and do your analysis and any other thing you intend to do with it. So this is how to download, install and open RStudio. Please remember to like our videos and also subscribe to get notification when we post new videos. Thank you for your support.